Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another anti-haul. There's been so many items that have been coming out recently. There's like one, maybe two things that I'm kind of like, should I get it, should I not? I don't know, but I'll leave those ones to the end. But let's just go with the things that I know that I just am not going to go for. Okay, so the new Kylie lip kits. None of these are my kind of color. None of these are the kind of shades that I would wear, shades that I would draw for, shades that I would be interested in. They're just not for me. But I will say it is nice to see that she is going back to her roots almost, because that's where she started with the lip kits. So to see her bring out new lip kits, it's kind of like, okay, so you haven't completely abandoned the lip kits, because recently I think what she has been doing is just been bringing out vastly huge collections, and these collections, like, she knows that they're going to make a ton of money, and she'll bring out collections which are huge. You know, there's one palette, two palettes, there's lips, there's highlights, there's loose powders, there's this, there's that, there's the other. There's just so many different components for one collection that it's just kind of like, oh my gosh. But I think now that she's come back to the lip kits, it's kind of like, okay. And I don't think that there was like too many. I think there was probably a max of 5, if that. But yeah, it's nice to see her bring that she's going back to the lip kit thing, but unfortunately none of these are for me. Next is the Kylie Port collection, just staying on trend with the whole Kylie thing. And I think like she's only shown like the liquid lipsticks, but it looks like there might be a couple of palettes as well in this, and I don't think we've seen the inside of the palettes as of yet, but they look like they might be highlighters or something like that, and I'm kind of over highlight for like right now, so I just don't feel like I'm drawn to these whole liquid lipsticks and these unrevealed palettes that she has coming out. I think maybe I'll reserve my judgment for the palettes until the reveal, but as of now I'm just really not that bothered by it. Oh, next is the Vlada MUA Smashbox collection. This looks bomb digga. I can't even front. They killed it with this packaging. They killed it. It is so Vlada. They really, they killed it with this packaging. I'm telling you. To the point where I'm kind of like, oh my god, I kind of want it, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, but I do. It's that kind of thing. And I'm just kind of like, it's beautiful, the packaging, but it's not like I've never seen these things before, and I've kind of got to start pulling away from just buying things for the packaging. But I think what makes it easier is that it's so high-end. Is Smashbox high-end? Well, the pricing kind of is, so that's what makes it a hell of a lot easier for me. It's that the pricing is like not bank account friendly, so I'm just gonna kind of leave that one. But I must say, Vlada, Smashbox, you lot killed it with this one, especially on the packaging. It is stunning. Next is the Cover FX Gold Bar palette, and it's literally 3 highlighters in a palette. There's like a rose gold, there's a yellow gold, and there is a icy looking highlight, and these are not anything spectacular. These aren't highlights that we haven't already seen 1,000,001 times before. I've never tried the I've never tried anything from Cover FX. I was about to say I've never tried their highlighters and their highlight formulas. I've never tried anything, so I wouldn't really know. I won't be able to speak to the quality of their formulas, quality of their makeup, period. I've heard nothing but good things about their products, but as I said, this is nothing that I've never seen before. I've seen it. It's not that I've never seen this before. I have, and it's not that I haven't got any of these shades in my collection currently. Like, I'm looking at my Sleek highlight collection, and those are really affordable. Oh, that reminds me, I've just literally purchased the new Sleek highlighter palette. Is it called Copper Plated or Copper something? And I bought 2 so that I can put one in the 1,000 giveaway. Oh, we're on 907 as of this recording. Subscribers, I'm talking about. We're on 907 subscribers. When we hit 1,000, we're going to be doing like a huge giveaway. I've been collecting so many items, but yeah, so I've got those coming, and one of those will be going into the giveaway. So one of you guys are going to win it. So make sure you're subscribed. But back to what I was saying, I've got so many highlighters matters. Even looking at my sleek collection right now, so I know that there's palettes that I have these 3 shades in with my sleek palettes, and those are really affordable and they're blinding. So will I really need to repurchase these same shades again? No. It's just not necessary. Next is the Lorac Pro 4 palette, or Pro palette number 4. This looks just like the Soft Glam from Anastasia. I said this just the other day on one of my other videos. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, and it's so suitable for everyday eyeshadow looks. If you're going to work, to school, I guess, because I know some of y'all wear eyeshadow to school. Just like for everyday makeup, it's beautiful, it's simple, it does what it's supposed to do. But I just feel like we've seen this, and as I keep on saying, it's like the reason why these companies come out with so many neutral, natural palettes and shades is because they are on demand. But I'm just kind of like bored of it at the moment. So the Morphe X L'Oreal brushes, I'm just kind of like, no thanks, because I don't ever recall seeing her name printed on these brushes, number one. So I just feel like it's just a ruse. Like, these are just some of the brushes that she likes, and it's just a way for them to push them. I know that there's one brush in particular that she always talks about in almost every single one of her videos. It's one of the foundation brushes. So that makes sense to me for her to have that particular brush definitely in that bundle, whatever. But to me, because her name isn't on those brushes and these are already pre-existing brushes, it's just a reason to push what they currently have without having to create anything new. So I just kind of feel like, oh no, it's alright. Okay, so next is the Nars x Erdem makeup collaboration. I'm not too sure who Erdem are, if they're supposed to be, or if this, I don't know if it's a person, another company, or what. So please forgive me for not knowing who they are or who this person might be. And it's really, really pretty. It's very, very floral looking, but still very fresh. Like, the packaging, it's beautiful. It's not my kind of packaging. It's not the kind of thing that I would normally draw for, but even so, I can appreciate the artistry that they have come up with for this collection. But again, with the actual products itself, like, there's a palette. Is there 1 or 2 palettes? I don't know. But the palette that I can see here just has very rosy, pinky kind of shades. The blush, again, just a standard pink. I think they've got like a green lipstick, like that's different, but I have no use for a green lipstick. The other lipsticks are just like red, nude, baby pink. Again, just stuff that we've seen before. So I just don't see the point in me getting it. Next is the Kerry Washington Neutrogena collaboration. I think they're coming out with like 2 things. They're coming out with like a blush palette, and it just looks like the standard Neapolitan shades, like the highlighter shade, then you got the pink blush, and then you've got like your contour bronzer kind of shade. Okay, we've seen that. And then they've also got like an essential eye palette, which is just different brown tones, so you can create a very natural eye look. Whenever I see Kerry Washington, though, in all fairness, she doesn't have glam makeup on. It's more like natural, like just enhancing her own natural beauty. It's that kind of, you know, just very natural makeup. I mean, I wouldn't really expect for her to bring out shades which are bright and bold, because I just don't ever see her wearing those kind of shades anyway. So I guess she's sticking true to what she does in her makeup. Next is the L'Oreal Nudie Patootie palette. Packaging is amazing. I love it. This is my kind of packaging, like that pinky nudie kind of palette, ombre effect, and then the writing on the top of the palette is like glossy and just pretty. The shades on the inside, though, they look a little bit too pale for me. They don't look like they would suit me, so I don't see the point in me investing in this palette. My eye is feeling so dry right now. I wouldn't see the point in me investing in this palette because I just don't know whether or not it's going to kind of wash me out, whether it's going to even blend out, whether it just doesn't look like it's suitable for my skin tone. Even though she says it, you know, it's suitable for everyone. Everyone says that everything is suitable suitable for everyone. Let's just keep it 100% honest, but it looks gorgeous. Okay, so something that I am kind of like on the fence about is the Becca Dreamsicle highlight. Now this is so pretty looking. Like, I love the swirl kind of thing, and this looks like it will be just amazing for my skin tone. I feel like this was created for people who look like I do. So I'm kind of like, I don't need any more highlights, but I kind of want this, but I don't, but I do. It's that kind of thing. So I'm on the fence about this one. Also, we've seen, not swatches, but we've seen the crushed pigments of Manny MUA's upcoming palette. Like, there's been a picture of pigments that are kind of, or the shadows, whatever, which are kind of crushed, and it looks like there's a mixture of bright colors and natural colors, and this looks quite interesting. But I'd really like to see what the palette itself looks like, but it looks kind of promising. And also Smashbox, this palette, I don't know what it's called because I don't think I screenshot the whole thing, but this palette looks the bomb.com. I love that minty green, and I think that that's what's doing it for me, is that dusty pink next to that minty cool green. I think that's what's doing it for me, to be 100% honest. It's, you know, it's giving me Juvia's Place Douce palette vibes. That's what this is giving me. It's giving me those vibes, except for some of the shades which were shimmery in that palette are matte in this palette. I think that that's what it is. So I may be able to pass on this. I just might be able to pass on this now that I've kind of like clocked, because I literally just saw this and I screenshot it, and now that I've been able to like look at it and put 2 and 2 together, it all falls into place and it all makes sense. So I might be able to pass on this one, but I can't deny it is pretty. It's very, very pretty, Lord. Anyway, so those were my picks for the next anti-haul, and you can, and as I've said, there's also a couple of pics of what I might get, but I'm still on the fence about. I do have a few things coming that I need to review for you guys, and as I said, I've been gathering a lot of stuff for the giveaway, so just make sure that you are subscribed, make sure you're ready for this giveaway, because once we hit that 1,000, I think there's going to be 2 winners. Yeah, 2 winners, because I've been buying so much stuff. Anyway, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, follow me on my socials, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.